Hello and welcome back again to another video on Microsoft Excel for data analytics. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to locate items that you want to actually replace. Alright, so I'm talking the find and replace items. If you're ready, let's jump right in.
It's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing, nothing now. It's all gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe.
Alright, and so imagine now you are done with you are done with your data cleaning, and your manager is asking you to move forward and then perform your analysis. Alright, using a pivot table. Alright, to do your analysis. Alright, in Microsoft Excel. So you go on to create your pivot table, and in the course of doing your analysis, you realize that there are some groupings that should not have been. All right. So, for example, in this particular data set that we are using today, we can see that in the department section we have marked them. So let's say that your analysis is based on which department, all right, are charging the most, or which department the company is spending more money on. All right, that is department by salary. Okay, and so that is your analysis. And so in the course, you can see that there are in our department section or column, we have marketing, then we have sales, and then we have procurement, we have finance, we have accounting, then we have marketing, then we have sale. Now you should see that this is sales. All right, so this is the sales department and this is sale department. Now if you use pivot table to group this, pivot table is going to group this separately. It's going to see sales as being different from sale. All right, so whereas it's supposed to be sales as one, now you are going to be getting sales and then you are going to be getting sale, and that contradicts your analysis, because now you are telling us that we have a department called sales at one end and a department called sale at another end, which is not true. All right, now let's continue. Now you can see that we have procurement, all right, we have finance, and then we have account. And so you can see that here we have accounting. So this is the accounting department, but then again we have account. Is this accounting department the same as this account department? If this and this is true, then it means that again there's another error, because then the analysis is going to show that we have a department called accounting separately and then we have a department called account separately, and that is not what we want. What we want is we want accounting and account as one department. All right, and so in view of this, what we are simply going to do, what we need to do is to correct this from sale to sales. All right, and to correct this from account to accounting. All right, so that now we are going to just have account and accounting. So let me show you what I mean. Let's see if we can. So let me just pick this, and let's say we are creating a pivot table, just a small pivot table to show you. All right, okay, so let me just say this. So now we've not gotten to pivot table, but I'm just giving you an example. All right, so that you understand what we are really talking about. Okay, all right, so let me now bring this here. So this is how a pivot table is being made. And so if I'm to pick department, all right, so department, let me put department here over here, rows. All right, and let me put this somewhere here. No, let me put this as a value. All right, so if I'm to put this, so this is a rough example. All right, I just want to show you. So what we are going to realize is that in view of this, account is appearing separated from account, which is not supposed to be so. Account and accounting should be one. All right, and so you can see right here that this is counting. So the values is the count of bank names. All right, so we are counting bank names, and you can see that finance is 2, because the bank names appearing for finance is 2. Finance, we have EcoBank here, EcoBank here, so 2. Then marketing, all right, marketing, we have Fidelity Bank and then Fidelity Bank, so 2. So we are counting procurement as well. This is Societe General 2. All right, but when we come to sale, this is giving us sale as 1, First Atlantic Bank, and now it's giving us another sales, this as First Atlantic Bank, whereas this is not supposed to be, supposed to actually be sales and then 2 bank names. That is the count of bank names should be 2 as well. All right, and so this should be one department, not sale and sales, but it should be sales. All right, so that we can get 2. And then account and accounting, you can see that to count as one, but then accounting is one Access Bank and we have another account Access Bank, so it's supposed to be accounting and then the count of bank name as 2, right? But because of the error, it's showing this. Okay, and so in order to rectify this, we are going to have to go in there and then do what? We are going to have to go in there and then find the errors and then replace them. All right, so in this case we are replacing the spelling of the names. All right, so we want, whereas it is sale, we want it to be sales, and then whereas it's accounting, we want it to be accounting. Now there are two main ways you can do this. The first and the simplest is to come right here. We have something called find and select. All right, so we go to the find and select bar, click on find and select. Now we can go to replace. All right,
Hello, I'm Meshak here, and still in the course of the video, just wanted to take a minute and to let you know that if you're a small business owner or someone trying to break into data analytics, hey, you should know that I can help you move faster without confusion. Over here, I offer one-on-one data analytics coaching where I teach you podcast skills in Power BI, SQL, Excel, Python, alright, and business insights tailored to your goals. Whether it's for improving decisions or landing a role, you are at the right place. I also need you to know that I've also created a Power BI beginner ebook that breaks everything down step by step, no jargon, no overwhelming. And so if you are ready to actually understand data and use it with confidence, I'll ask you to check the links right below. I've attached it to my video. Alright, and you can see, so this is my one-on-one coaching where you can book a coaching session with me and you can get to ask me questions directly and I can help you to solve any problem that you are looking to solve when it comes to data analytics. You can also find my ebook here, right? And so if there is something that you like, you can simply go in and then you can purchase it, and it's quite affordable, so you can just go in and purchase it, and trust me that you are going to get the value that you are looking for as you buy this book. All right, so without much ado, I digress. Let's move back to the video.
all right. So now that I'm here, what I want to do is, let me bring this here a little bit. All right, so what I want to do is that I want to say, okay, so the word I'm looking for is sales. All right, and I want to replace sales with sale department. All right, so I want to do something like this. So I want to find the sales and replace it with the sale department. All right, so now that we've done this, what we simply need to do is to go to replace or replace all. Now let's see, sometimes when you click on select replace, it doesn't replace it. All right, and so you are simply going to select replace all. All right, so it says all that we made one replacement. And so now you can see that instead of sale and sales, now we have one word as sale department. All right, so now we have sale department. Now let's just say we don't want it to be sale, we want it to actually be sales. We can simply just do that and replace all, so that now we have sales department. All right, so it's as simple as that. All right, so now we have sales department. Okay, and so yes, then let's just assume that, all right, so now that we are done with that, now we want to look at accounts department. All right, we want to look at the accounts department. So what we are simply going to do again is to say, all right, so since we have accounting and account, I want to say, all right, so I'm looking for the word accounting and I want to replace that with the accounts department, so that I have account department. All right, and replace, and it's done. And you can see that now everything is working accordingly. Okay, and so now if I'm to select all of this once again and we use a pivot table, right, let's do this existing worksheet and then let's come right in. All right, so now if you are supposed to look at this again, let me make this here, pick the department, this is a pivot table, bring it right there, and bring the values right there. Now you can see that now everything is matched. Now for the accounts department, there are two bank names. For finance, there are two bank names. For marketing, there are two bank names. Procurement, there are two bank names. And then sales, there are two bank names. And this is exactly what we want. And this is how it's looking now. And so this is how we can use the find and the replace in Microsoft Excel. And it's important because sometimes there are so many things you end up, bypassing some groupings or corrections, spellings, errors that under normal circumstances would have seen, but you end up forgetting to look at those spellings, and it might affect you when you are using the pivot tables. And so when you realize this, you can simply just go back and then do the right corrections. All right, and so yes, without much ado, we will bring the video to an end on this right here. And like I always say, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. All right, don't forget to comment down below if there's anything that you enjoyed and you'd like me to know, or there's something that you'd like to ask me. All right, and hey, be sure to subscribe so that you can join the Nakama, so that when I upload a new video, you'll be among the first to be notified. Now, like I always say, do be sure to take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe.
Whatever you decide, baby, that's what you like.